Hi, everybody. We've been having a show for 20 minutes, and we weren't live.
We're still not live.
We're still not?
Oh, here we go.
Are we live now?
There we go. We're live now.
We are? Okay. Holy sh... Okay. We've had a great show, and it's too bad that you haven't been here to join us. Now we're going to have to do more shots of Fireball and everything.
Yes.
Okay, let's quickly go through what we went through before.
Start from the beginning. Are you going to do the intro again?
No.
Because we have that recorded, right? So
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so sorry.
So for those of you who are live, just joining us, we had a great first half of the show. Be sure to watch it after post on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you can't believe, and you cannot believe what I did. I know.
All the women that came on nudity, crazy.
Oh God, yeah.
We had a fire. I mean, half the house. I mean, crazy.
No, you missed it all. Darn
it.
You
have to watch it when we post it tomorrow to watch the full show.
That's right. Okay, so let me start again. This is Chix and Sticks, Cigars in the Silver Screen, second episode. And I have a guest with me tonight, Mike G of Mike G Premium Cigars.
Howdy.
He's also an LA actor. So we were talking about that. We had some funny stories about what it's like to be an actor in LA and
how I got started.
Yeah.
The good stuff, funny stuff, but you can catch that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can? They can catch it later so we don't have to go back?
Yeah, no.
Okay, we'll add it in later.
Yeah.
It was great. So, yeah, we'll add it in later.
And if you don't like me, think of it as a bonus. You don't have to listen to me.
We've been having a lot of fun. We have a live audience here tonight, too. So that's pretty awesome. And we have a
special guest, but I won't say his name this time.
Yeah.
Because I blew it the first half of the show.
Well, you didn't blow it because they didn't see it. So we're all good. So, yeah, we're going to bring him up pretty shortly now because we've been talking for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Sweet.
So one thing we talked about was his cigar. So I'm going to hold it up.
Mike G Super Connecticut.
There's kind of a shine on it because it's silver. Mike G Super Connecticut. That up.
Right there. Yeah.
It's a beautiful cigar. So we were just talking about the flavors. So maybe we can go over that just quickly.
Available at MikeGCigars.com.
Yes.
And also if you're in the Long Beach area, Taylor Cigar Lounge.
Great lounge.
Yes. And Long Beach.
In Long Beach.
The first store to carry a particular humidor.
The LBC.
Thank you, Albert.
I love when people say, where do you live? LBC.
LBC? Yeah.
Snoop and I are like that.
That's like me. Where do you live? East Los.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike is an actor in LA, so we talked a little bit about that, and we'll add that in to the recorded stream so that you can see that. And he developed this cigar, a Connecticut. He's got two more, a Super Connecticut, because you call it super because it's not mellow. I mean, it's mellow and it's creamy, but it's got some kick, right?
It's beyond Connecticut.
It's beyond the
average
Super
Connecticut.
Yeah. Super Connecticut. And then he is going to, COVID kind of slowed everything down, but he's got two more cigars in the works, which are a
Habano and a Maduro.
You heard it here
first.
The
whole super line coming out.
Yeah. They're going to be super too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because think about it. You go to a humidor, you haven't tried, there's a bunch of new sticks. You can go with the ones you always buy, but today you're feeling it's Friday, a little adventurous. What do I get? This Maduro here, there's about 5 Maduros. Oh, there's a super Maduro. Which one are you going to choose?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going for the super.
Yeah.
Anything super. It's got the word super on it. Sounds good to me. Better than...
what am I
What's the opposite of super?
I don't know. I mean, everyone gives it some cool, fancy, Latin name or French name.
Dinky.
Or Latin, it's some... No, just... Yeah. No, just it's super. That's it. Super. To the point.
Okay, so fortunately, you missed our shot. I did a shot of Fireball again because if you watched the first episode, it's now a tradition. Yeah. So we're going to get 2 more shots. So if you want to get a shot of something, doesn't have to be Fireball, but that's what I like. So get a shot of something and we'll redo the shot.
All right.
I'm kind of excited about that. Okay. Okay, so yes. Let me just see if we got some comments going here. Oh, Big Predator is here. We're here. We've been waiting, y'all. Oh my gosh. We've been having some fun too, so be sure and check check it out.
Maybe
later.
give a shout out to our technical advisor today. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Put it on for you. Not his fault. Not his fault.
Kyle said, "Hey, you guys. Hi, Kyle. Kyle has a show, Smoking Dad's Smoking Cigars. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dad's smoking cigars. Yeah.
Or Smoking Dad Smoking Cigars?
No.
Oh, okay.
Now,
that's another show. Late night. For only $5.99 on OnlyFans.
I think it's Smoking Dad's Cigar. Dad's Smoking. No, I think it's Smoking Dad's Cigars. Tell me.
Smoking Dad's After Dark.
Oh, and he said super is well super.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Kyle.
See? I mean, that's what I think too. Stinky.
Dad's smoking cigars.
Yes, you are correct. Dad's smoking cigars. He has a great little, because he's a dad and he smokes cigars reviews. And I think Casa Cueva sponsors him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he does.
That's another good cigar. I like
yeah.
that.
I haven't smoked. I've only smoked like 2 of them, and both were great. And when I hear people talk about their cigars, it sounds good. So I want to try some more. So yeah, check out his show too.
Did you hear that, Casa Cueva? Please send her some.
Casa Cueva, what's the deal? Like, have you seen my Instagram? Send me some cigars. I'm really innovative with my photos. Okay, so Kyle, yay. Thanks you guys for joining us finally. Okay, so now we can, Kevin, oh, I thought I saw Kevin Manning. Yeah, there he is. Oh, Lone Cigar. Good to finally see you. Isn't he one of your friends?
Who?
Okay. Well, it's the special guest that I named.
Oh, yeah.
Lone Cigar is always on. There's a show called, what's their show called? It's just Gold Coast Gentleman and Ian Goots. And they do a show. And so Lone Cigar's on there all the time. And we want to give shout outs to other shows too. And let me just talk for a quick second. My show here is on the Cigar Enthusiast Network, and it's Ray of Cigar Enthusiast decided to kind of make a network and bring several of us cigar smokers together so that each night of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there's a different host on the Cigar Enthusiast Network each night. We each kind of have a different shtick. My thing is reviewing cigars and then pairing them with film. Because a cigar is about an hour and a half typically, and a film is about an hour and a half. And so I kind of like smoke a cigar and just quickly going over this in case you're watching for the first time. For me, cigars are kind of tell a story. The flavor profile is kind of a journey through the cigar. So when you're sitting here and you're smoking it and first light up, halfway through, the end, you get this kind of, to me, I mean, I'm an artist, so I know, forgive me if I sound really artsy, but I get kind of this story or this feeling from a cigar. And so same with movies. And so then I pair them together instead of drinks and coffee, because everybody does that.
Yeah.
I'm just a little unique. Okay, so
you're artsy with your smoke. That's fine. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I don't know. That's how I look at things. Okay, so oh look, Kyle said, I'll talk to Luis. LOL. He must be from Casa Cueva. I think you should. Just show him my page.
The Gold Guts Show?
The Gold Show.
Goots or Guts?
Goots. His last name is
Guterres?
Yes.
Okay. He's not like.
I'm glad you said it.
He's not trying to be like.
I said like a white person. Gutierrez. really bad. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a fun show too. They're pretty fun. This gentleman is in Chicago. Ian is in Texas.
Nice.
San Antonio. Yeah.
Oh,
so they have a fun
my brother
show.
used to live there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I bet he's glad he doesn't live there now. Last week. Okay, so we talked about, I'm going to take the time because we only have 20 minutes left. Oh, well, let's do that shot.
Oh, yeah.
You probably got your shots by now. Okay.
It's shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock.
Salute.
Salute. In my country, they say Nostrovia. Okay.
Nostrovia.
I'm Polish, so. Okay, so, so we kind of talked about, we're going to do our movie drinks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What I would pair my cigar with?
Yeah. Have you thought about it?
Mm-hmm.
So he hasn't told me what film he picked.
I'm curious to see how you paired my cigar
I know
with.
you are. Everybody's curious about it. Okay, here it comes. Well, first I'm going to talk about the cigar, and then that will kind of lead into the film that I picked. So one thing about this cigar is it's, so I'm going to describe this in kind of an artsy way because it's got to go with the film.
Very fanciful.
It's got this punch, right? It's got this life. Even though it's a Connecticut, it's a little bit more lively than the normal Connecticut. So it's got this thing going on, but at the same time, it has this constant. And the construction is super tight. I mean, it's just, the construction is beautiful. The draw is consistent. When you look at it, it's just this nice little package. It burns evenly. Never had a problem with the ash or the burn. It's kind of like a plan that was well thought out and perfectly executed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
You get
real nice.
That's nice. Real nice. That's one of his things. He gets girls to say on video, "That's nice. Real nice."
Yeah, real nice.
And you can say it all different ways. "Oh, that's nice. Real nice." See how that was different?
You say it like that, you won't be on my page.
Really? You didn't like that? It was like a wow. It was like a super. You need a super nice to go with your
Let me see the super nice again. One more time.
Do you want me to do the one I did before or come up with a different super?
Different super. Give me the super of supers.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! Fire.
Okay,
Fire.
now you need to make that sound. He makes this great yell.
Woo!
Okay, so teach me how to do it. Let me
It's
see.
the party yell. So
I'm going to try and do it.
So the easiest way I can teach you or anybody how to say it is how you spell it. It's WHEEEHW.
Woo! And he has that little side corner of the mouth.
Yeah,
with
you
the
got to do it to the
dimples.
side.
Look at the dimples.
It's one of those when you're having a good time. You want to make sure people know you're partying. It's one of those. Woo! Hot girl walks by. Woo! You get done doing a shot. Woo! You won the lottery. Woo! You beat someone in a race. Woo! It works for everything.
And you have to make your dimples come out when you do it. That's the free way. Like, if I saw him coming down an alley, like if you were coming towards me in an alley, I'd be scared than shit. But the second you crack even just a tiny smile, whoop, out come the dimples. And then I'm like, oh,
You don't think I'm not going to attack you?
Yes.
But what if I was happy about attacking you?
I don't know. Any attack with dimples, I think is going to be
I'm getting
okay.
murdered, but he's so cute.
Oh my gosh. Oh, die laughing, right?
Yeah.
Die smiling. Okay, so I kind of talked about the cigar, so I'm going to reveal the movie. So the movie I'm going to reveal, or I'm going to pair it with, is Inside Man, which was with Denzel Washington, Jodie Foster, Christopher Plummer. Clive Owen plays the main character, and it's a bank robbery. It's a story of a bank robbery. So with the pepper and the kind of snappiness of the cigar is the bank robbery and going on. But bank robbery, if you have not seen the movie, you have to see it. It's so well executed. And I think that just like the perfect construction and the quietness of the cigar, you know how he, I can't give it away because what if they haven't seen it?
Go at this point, they should have seen it by now.
It's 2006. If you haven't seen it, what the hell? Yeah, he.
Too soon?
I mean, they rob the bank, and then everybody who's involved in the robbery dresses in the clothes of the people who are in the bank, and they exit them all, take them to the police station, question them. They don't know who's the bank robber, who's the people who are just in the bank. Clive Owen, who's the main bank robber, makes a little hideaway in a wall. And he, after the bank is robbed, the police show up, he gets into this space, and it's very tiny, and he's there for several days until everything quiets down and they reopen the bank. And he's cut this hole in the wall. He's got this little space to live. He's got some food, some water, and he just sits in there and he talks really quiet. And that's kind of, it's like this, it's such a, if you ever want to rob a bank, it's the way to do it. I mean, it's so well thought out. The plan is so well thought out, so well executed, like the cigar, and then he comes out after they've reopened the bank. He's dressed in regular clothes. He just walks right out the front doors and off he goes. So,
nice.
That's nice. That's my movie pairing.
I'm honored. That's a great movie to pair my cigar with.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Now I'm ready for yours.
So a lot of time went into this, and obviously, as the maker of the cigar, you want to be like, James Bond maybe, or something cool. But at the end of the day, it boils down to the best pairing to Mike G Super Connecticut is Magic Mike.
Oh my God! Did you have to say that while I had the cigar in my mouth?
Let me explain. Let me elaborate. Like Channing Tatum in the movie Magic Mike, the construction of this is impeccable. With its U.S. lightly tan skin, well constructed, triple capped. It's the Channing Tatum of cigars. It's beautiful to look at. Also, too, like Magic Mike, women love the Super Connecticut. But also, like Magic Mike, for all the dudes that got drugged into that movie watch, there was some humorous parts in there, so guys didn't hate it. And if you're an experienced cigar smoker and you like the heavy stuff, I've noticed when I've given my Connecticut, like a chick movie, most guys will pass, they smoke the cigar and they realize that's a really good stick. So it actually rates higher than Magic Mike when it comes to movies. But if you look at it, it's Channing Tatum of cigars. And women love to put it in their mouth.
It's not the Channing Tatum of cigars anymore. You should have said that in the first. Yeah. I mean, we don't want to embarrass the guy. This is maybe him after a dip in the lake, a cold lake. Okay, we only have a few minutes. I want to bring in our surprise guest.
That's right. Chix and Sticks views do not represent those of Mike G.
No.
Mike G, that's nice. For Channing Tatum attorneys.
I'll probably get banned. I've been banned from so many things and bars and whatever. Probably my show. So we'd like to bring in our surprise guest.
Oh, I leave?
No, you can stay.
Well, here, go ahead. Let him.
Let's see. Can you scoot?
Nice being on the show, guys. You guys valet?
Okay, so here he is. He came all the way from. You were in San Antonio.
Then I went to Seattle yesterday to pick up my wife.
Okay.
And then now we're back here.
Yeah. Decided to. So he's. Like started this thing where he's popping in on people's shows because he travels around. So he is Cigar Adventurer on Instagram. And if you like the outdoors, it's amazing. So every time I tell somebody about him, I have to tell this one story. So he just like goes out into the snow or, deep in the woods and makes a meal.
Yeah.
Like, so wasn't that the trip in the snow where it was actually snowing and you were making a steak and then you made potatoes? Yeah, I cut up potatoes and
it was
all
raining,
this stuff
snow
like
and everything. Yeah.
raining and snowing, and he's out there making this gourmet meal. But the one that I always tell people about is, you had it in your story, I think. It was he was doing a rotisserie chicken. So you see the chicken cooking on the rotisserie, but it's on this little apparatus that he's set in a stream. And there's these paddles. So as the water goes down the stream, it turns the paddles and it's turning the rotisserie chicken. I was so impressed. I mean, you could survive, don't you think you could survive?
I've heard that before.
Armageddon,
Yes.
yeah. Right? Because you know how to just cook. And not only that, but it would be gourmet meals.
Yeah. I'm doing another one. I'm going to do a jambalaya on the Dutch oven. So
out in the woods?
Yeah. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And then he always smokes too. So you always pair a cigar.
I pair a cigar where I kind of think of what it'll go. So if I go on a short hike, I'll take a little smaller stick, or if I'm in a longer. So I kind of figure out where I'm going to be and take that cigar into account, what I'm bringing with me.
Yeah. So really fun to follow him and just see his, I don't know, escapades.
Yeah.
Journeys. His journeys.
And then sometimes my dog comes along too.
Yeah. Really fun. So I'm just really touched that we've followed each other for a while, and just really excited that he came here to Long Beach and stopped on our show. So
Well, thanks for having me, and maybe you know what, I can do a little camp cookout. You know what I'm talking about? Right outside the patio.
Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Okay. Mike, pop in here for a second. You've got a couple minutes. I want you to talk about your lounge really quickly.
All right.
Tell everybody about your cool.
So coming soon, we don't know quite yet because COVID has shut me down, but we're opening up a Scotch bar and a cigar lounge at the Westin Bonaventure Hotel in downtown LA. And what's special, not that I'm part of it, but also we are going to be one of the few, we're one of two Macallan Scotch spiritual homes. So we're going to have a lot of rare exclusives featured at our spot. So if you like Macallan Scotch, you like cigars, come on down to the hotel.
That's kind of cool too, because I don't hear of people pairing Scotch with cigars as often as whiskey or coffee. Is that just me?
I would say a little bit of both. They do.
Okay.
So.
Are they going to?
But I'm with you. I usually blend my cigars with rum and mostly coffee.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, the Scotch and cigars. That's a whole.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So. And it's right in downtown LA, and they'll have a smoking patio, and it's really beautiful. I was down there the other night sitting out on the patio smoking, and it's just like all the big buildings with twinkly lights. And
we had a soft opening for a couple of weeks, and now we're just waiting for a grand opening. So I'm excited. We'll have the full bar open, and be ready to go.
And there's nothing like LA. I mean, I moved here from Portland, Oregon, and
I'm from originally.
I know. I'm never going back. Never. People are so nice down here, and I know that there's all these stories about LA. I've never had anything but wonderful experiences in LA, and people are nice. They talk to you, and people downtown all the time, and there's so many historic things to go and see, and it's really cool. So if you ever make a trip to LA, then you can go to the Firm.
Westin Bonaventure Hotel. They filmed a lot of movies there, actually.
Yes, because they have posters in the hallways.
When you park in our parking lot, when you walk up from the valet, the whole hallway on both sides is lined with all the movies they filmed there. They've done so many, from Rush Hour, Rain Man, what's the one, Will Smith, Hancock, True Lies. I mean, there's just on and on and on and on. Of just tons of movies.
It is a neat hotel, and it has a really cool lobby, so I can see why that they do it. So I'm just keeping my eye on the time. Since we came on late, I want to use every minute. We got 9 minutes.
So let's take a break to ask a little bit about you. You were saying that as a kid, you were always locked up and having to do detention. And you said you were going to tell us a funny, humorous story of why you would be in such a predicament. So these are the bad girl stories.
It's true. At the end of the show,
Chix.
I do try to reveal something that people may not know about myself. Well, that could be it.
What was last week's recap? What was that story? What did you?
I was a law enforcement major. I mean, look at me.
Someone who's breaking the rules,
I graduated in the top 2% of my class because I know what I'm doing.
So you wanted to be informed on all the laws you were about to break.
Yes. I don't know. You know, when you're in high school, they're not serious laws. They're just things like, I don't know. Really?
So what's something I don't know about you?
I love eggplant. I do.
I love eggplants.
I like it grilled. I like it.
And for more exciting facts about Chix and Sticks, tune in next week.
I think that's kind of an exciting emoji, isn't it?
Eggplant emojis. That's a whole other. Oh, wow.
I thought that's what you were going to say. Wait a second. I don't know. I'm at a loss of all the horrible things I've done that got me detention in the first place.
How about this? What was the first cigar you ever smoked?
Oh my gosh, yes. A Toscano.
Where were you? What were you doing? And why did you decide to try it?
I was right here, and my son did a term of college in Italy and brought back a box of Toscanos for me. And
you had never smoked before?
Never. I had a cigar once at his graduation, but I don't even remember it. Yeah, I don't even
So that was the first one, technically, but you don't remember it.
No, I don't even know what it was. He gave me something that was for girls. And if you've smoked a Toscano, you know it's not a starter cigar. I mean, no, they're pretty fierce.
Those are Clint Eastwood cigars.
Exactly. Yeah, Clint Eastwood, where he chews on them, the little stubbies, because they can be cut in half. I just loved it, and the look of it. I fell in love with the wrapper and how it was rolled and all of that. And then I told this on the first episode, and so then I went to a humidor and I was just blown away by all the colors and the shapes and the wraps, and some are toothy and some are smooth, and just and the bands, the artwork on the bands, and yeah, so that was it for me. Nice. I just started smoking and learning everything I could on Google. So one day I'm hoping that somebody will take me to Central America to one of these, cigar places and
go down there,
Esteli or something. Yeah, I would love to go into. I would love to see, the plant from tobacco growing to the cigar. Like I would love to see that process and the rolling process. And
so you hear that, all you cigar smoking sugar daddies? If you'd like to take Chix and Sticks with you, then all it takes is a round trip ticket to Nicaragua.
It's true. I'm there. I'm so there. Okay, so we've got
no promises included. No.
Well, it's a
DM's gonna blow up with a bunch of creepy dudes. Hey, want to go to Nicaragua? I only have enough room.
As long as they serve eggplant. Okay, so we are about ready to sign off.
Well, thanks for asking, but my first cigar ever was...
What was your first cigar?
No! Let's do it. Sign off.
Oh, my gosh. This is so fun having a guest. Come on. And you. I knew you would be a ton of fun. So this is Mike G. Mike G Premium Cigars. We are smoking the Mike G Super Connecticut.
Available at MikeGCigars.com. Follow me on Instagram at Mike G. That's nice. Once again, that's Mike G. That's nice.
That's nice. Real nice. Okay, and so just real quick, next week, I will have a guest again, and he is a filmmaker, and he's my son, the person who got me into cigar smoking. So I think it will be a really fun interview with him to kind of be like cigar smoker and cigar smoker, and we'll kind of talk about things, and he'll kind of talk about like where Mike talked about acting and all the things that happen.
All the Me Too things that they did
yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Check out my Instagram for my hashtag Me Too after this. I'm joining Mike. Anyway, he has some great stories about filmmaking. That's kind of, the other side of the camera and things and how we started smoking. We smoke together. It's really nice. So, okay. So until next week, I want you to be and keep chasing those stars. See you next week.
Yeah.